Cobb County business leaders heard directly from their congressional leaders today about their priorities under the Biden administration and how their roles will help Cobb and the state.
13th District Congressman David Scott, a Democrat, was recently named chair of the House Agricultural Committee, giving the Democrat influence over Georgia's #1 industry. As the first African American in this position, he told the Cobb Chamber he wants to address discrimination within the industry.
One of our first hearings will be bringing the black farmers in to Congress. It'll be the first time black farmers have ever testified before the Congress. And we'll have Secretary Vilsack there too, because many of these charges of discrimination were laid at his feet when he was Secretary of Agriculture.
The USDA census in 2017 showed 116 farms in Cobb County, at least 5 of them owned by black farmers. The next agency census happens in 2022. Congressman Barry Loudermilk, a Republican, attended this morning's Cobb Chamber meeting in person. He represents Georgia's 11th congressional district. Representative Loudermilk talked about adjusting the paycheck protection process so small businesses could compete with the larger ones.
This time we included organizations like Chambers of Commerce. We'll be able to utilize that as well. But the other thing is we phased it in, giving priority to the smaller financial institutions, letting our small community banks have the first shot at applications so they don't get overrun by the larger banks as what happened last time.
Democratic Congresswoman Lucy McBath spoke about infrastructure as Cobb County's business landscape grows, saying it is about more than trains and buses.
And I don't have to remind anybody of the problems that the metropolitan Atlanta area has with congestion for our traffic. But our solutions to these problems must keep Cobb County competitive and attracting new business to our area. And as our population continues to grow, which it is going to exponentially, so will the job growth rates and traffic congestion. We've just seen the patterns of growth within our area. We've seen the patterns of traffic congestion grow right alongside the exponential growth that we have had.
Representative McBath represents now Georgia's 6th congressional district, which consists of East Cobb, North Fulton, and North DeKalb counties. The full event was streamed on the Cobb Chamber's Facebook page.